glad to see you. Oh no, it's actually live. It's live right now. Damon's here, Sean is here, Patrick is here. We are over at the Cardano booth, and it's wrapping up for the day. So Consensus is wrapping up for the day. Let me know if you can hear me okay. We're going to move away from those speakers, okay? Because I tried to live stream Charles earlier, right? So when we were live streaming Charles earlier, people couldn't hear, even though it was quiet in there. The speakers weren't picking up. So we want to just make sure. I did check the previous video, and when real humans are talking, you can hear us okay. All right.
So Charles isn't a real human. Is that what you're saying?
Charles isn't a real human. He's a robot.
Robot confirmed.
Yeah. All right. So this is good here. This is good here. And so we got Sean from Giro over here.
Hello.
We got Damon from Charlie here. Patrick from NFT Maker Pro and a bunch of others, anything NFT related as well.
You're not even in the shot, right?
And I'm over here.
And Rick from Digital Fortress.
Yeah, and it's Rick from Digital Fortress. And and so this Consensus, it's great. It's an awesome social. Here, we can pack in, we can squeeze in a little
We're just
closer.
trying to fix it.
Look, all right, we squeezed in. I can't get any taller. Patrick is way up there.
You're all good.
So we've had a great time here, kind of like as a social event, social gathering, networking, talking with people and learning about other projects. That part has been great, but something me and Patrick were just talking about, although I can't speak for Sean and Damon, but me and Patrick were just saying, why, I have my wallet loaded, and I was showing Patrick, like, why can't I buy toys and trinkets with my wallet? Well, partly because it's free. Okay, so there's a lot of free stuff here. The beer was free, and so.
But you could tip.
Yeah, but you could tip. I don't see any tipping QR codes. And then we stopped and said, this was just me and Patrick. We're like, what? Are we going in the right direction? And the answer is kinda. So we're going in like 20 different directions, and maybe 2 or 3 of them are the right direction.
Yeah.
And then the other maybe 12 or 15, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
The right direction.
I walked around.
But that's
here.
not their opinion. That's just me and Patrick bullshitting. And then we came across Sean and Damon and decided,
We'll have it
good
ready next
stopping
week.
with us. Yeah, you have it ready this week. So Sean, with Giro? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to tell us more about that? And Charlie?
I'll speak a little bit on Charlie, and then I'm going to go run off, and then we'll let Sean go.
All right.
So,
give me like the short version, short and sweet.
People that don't know Charlie, we're an Oracle solution, which means we supply all of DeFi, all your trading with the right price value, so you don't mess up all your money. There you go. There's a short and
Such
sweet.
a salesman. Wait, do you think we're going in the right direction just wandering around here? Do you really think what you've seen here is...
Well, I like going in whatever direction I feel like I'm going, and that's the right direction for me. I just put one foot in front of the other and I go.
Nice.
Yeah, I took that in a different direction.
He did. Damon is the one who surprised me when, as soon as the mainnet launched for Goguen, all of a sudden there was a Charlie Smart contract.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It was the first one, first project.
It was the first one that I spotted, and I think it was actually the first.
It was the first. It wasn't the first smart contract, but it was the first project to actually show any working code.
It was, and it actually had Charlie's name in the metadata, and I was like, I know that. I know that.
He knows that guy.
I recognize that.
All right.
So that was good. But yeah,
Updates from
so
these
we're not
guys.
gonna ambush Damon with the questions, but updates on Giro,
Sure.
and then we'll go back to me and Patrick as well. Updates on Giro.
So Sean from Giro Wallet here. Where can I start? So recently we just put out audio and video NFT support in the wallet. We're working on the mobile apps. Just had a team meeting earlier today. We just got the auditing back, and we have no vulnerabilities, but some improvements to work on. So those should be coming out at the end of the month. And we're working on all kinds of other things, multi-token sending, that sort of thing. But are we going in the right path? I think that was the question I need to answer. I think yes and no. So I think no, when you see Elon Musk's brother outside in front of a Lambo with a Dodge skin on it. But I think yes in many ways as well. I mean, listening to Charles talk earlier, that's one path we are going in the right way, and I'm sure there's all kinds of other, academic style work being done here, and a lot of serious work being done here. So yes and no, and I think it's okay to have all of it because it can be fun while you're working hard.
Yeah. So if you have 20 different things, some of them are going to work out really well. And what I'll do, and thank you, Sean. I appreciate the update here with Giro Wallet, and then I'll talk with Patrick. I won't hold you guys up. I know it's late. You're free to hang out if you want. Let me clear that alert.
Yeah, I'm
going to
hang out for a while.
Okay, and then. So what was the main thing, Patrick, that you would either like to see or is missing that's not going in the right direction?
I was walking around here and I just looked at all the moves, and there are many wallets, there are many layer 2 solutions, there are many exchanges, there are many NFT solutions, but there's barely anything. There's nothing that regular humans outside of crypto want to have. That's the problem. Bitcoin came out when 13 years ago or something like that. Not 30, 13.
13. 13.
No, 13 years ago, and we walk around here and there's nothing with real life adoption, and it's 99% of the stuff here is in a way shit. So that's the problem. I'm a little bit disappointed. Maybe I'm not feeling it today, but we need to build solutions that
You're right.
that bring in the world, the real world.
And we do, we do need we do need good criticism, all right, and it is very important. And I do pause and say, where is that last mile that connects crypto to the average person? So that is the infrastructure that needs to continue to be built. I know Web3 is a nice kind of a catchy word, but I do like Web3. I like things, for example, I like Connect Wallet as opposed to making a username and login. So Connect Wallet is Web3 technologies. It's way too advanced for the average human being. They barely understand it. We're on development teams, everyone here. I'm a project manager, I'm not a code writer, but I have code writers here. Or code writers or people, UX professional over at Giro. And so we kind of understand the bleeding edge of the bleeding edge, which is as far from the user as you can get. And it would be interesting, I'd love to get my nephew Eric over here, because I was talking to him this morning, and the questions he would ask me as a non-crypto guy, he knows Cardano because I introduced him to Cardano, but his questions as a non-crypto guy were perfect. I'm trying to remember what they were, and I said, Eric, thank you Eric for what you do. And his questions keep me grounded in reality of what does the average new person, what do they ask? And it's stuff like, what can I do with cryptocurrency? Why should I buy cryptocurrency?
That's what I do.
What are the risks of using cryptocurrency, right? And so I try to keep myself grounded in reality. That's what you do.
Yeah, we need a middleman between the developer and the average user. So that's me.
Yeah.
That can understand both and be empathetic to the user, but also understand the tech side of things as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's a huge gap. There's a bunch of static, and that's what a UX researcher does, is minimizes that static between the developer and the user to make ends meet, basically.
That's good. And so what I would like to see at future consensus or consensi would be if an average person off the street can come to a consensus and learn something about crypto and use it. And that would be a good indication that we are becoming mass adoptable, because people often ask, when mass adoption? And my answer is always a couple of things. One is when we clean up the scammers and when you make crypto easier to use. And crypto's definitely getting easier to use. I've got Yoroi Wallet on my phone, pretty self-explanatory. I've used the Giro extension on the DEXs. Connect Wallet works. But the average person, how and when they can use it, I think that's
and we need products that actually solve problems. That's the big one.
Yes, products that actually solve problems.
We don't have a lot of those,
Yeah. Is there any specific examples you can think of where you would like to see blockchain solve a problem that is otherwise more difficult to solve?
Purchasing NFTs with a credit card.
Yeah, but that's what problems do NFTs solve? At the moment, they don't solve a lot of problems, but in the future, they will be solving problems. I genuinely believe that. Democratizing real estate, democratizing so many different things, fundraising, all that kind of stuff. We all need to democratize that and make it accessible to everyone. But at the moment, that's not there. Like realistically speaking, it's we have nothing of the things that we need to have.
There's a real stigma against NFTs as well right now.
Yeah, NFTs are, even just talking to the Cardano project, you can tell, NFTs, they don't like NFTs. Yeah.
Yeah, drop the C. NFT is NFT.
I say collectibles right now.
Collectibles, yeah.
Just to be more user friendly, but it's much more than that. You can put your car deed, your house deed, your movie tickets, concert tickets, all that stuff will be an NFT eventually. So I think we need a better term for the common user.
Yeah. Patrick, that lady was looking at you like you were a slab of meat. I'm telling you, man. Did you notice that? She turned around and was looking at him. She was eyeballing him like a slab of meat. Next time, I'm going to ask her to get a $5 bill. No, actually, scan her QR code. We got to put a QR code on you. And the next time somebody looks at them like that, they're going to be sending crypto to them.
The QR code is just simply going to my Calendly, and then you can book date slots.
All right, so we need more mass adoption, right? And how do we get there? Well, regulations. So that bill from Cynthia Lummis and Senator Hildebrandt, very important. I read a lot of the details on my flight down here. There's a lot of good stuff in the bill, but you have to remember, it's a draft bill. Its chances of getting killed on the Hill is reasonable. It has a reasonable chance of success. The words are not going to be exactly what they are today, but the bill will definitely help with user adoption, because here's what it's going to do. My favorite part is, if the bill passes with some of the language in there right now, crypto-to-crypto exchanges, which will include NFTs and FTs, you won't have to mess around with tax reporting on individual exchanges of up to $200 each. Okay, what's the average NFT price? Somewhere between 20, 40, 60 ADA, right? Some 70 or 80 ADA. So this $200 limit right now, you could buy an NFT for 100.
That's huge.
It's big, yeah, it's huge. That's a big step in the right direction. But it has to pass. So remember that. Oh, we're recording that way. Here, let's turn here. We'll turn this way so you guys have a great background. But people are walking by. And they're like, they think we're pointing the camera out that way, but we're actually pointing it up.
You can walk
come
by,
through.
yeah,
Come on
it's
through.
here.
The camera's pointing this way. Do you want to be on?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on. He's from Emergo.
He's from
Terry? What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler. This is
Tyler.
Tyler from Emergo.
Hey, guys.
Yeah. All right, my right arm's getting tired.
Yeah.
Tyler from Emergo's here. He works with Keisha, all the folks at Emergo. I was just telling him I put Yoroi wallet on my phone and loaded it with ADA before I came over here.
Does it work?
In case there, yeah, it does.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Yoroi's been working very well in about the last week.
Hobby's put a lot of work into it. The hobby and the dev team have been doing a lot of great work on
Yeah.
Yoroi. So
Are
definitely
you
a lot
taking
of
off
to get back.
Yeah, all right, bye Patrick.
But,
Say bye Patrick.
That's the one thing.
Guys, let me know if you can hear me okay. Just drop a chat. I can't see the chat, but if I see it pop up on the screen, you can hear the audio okay. We're good to go. Patrick had to take off. Sean's still here. I have to switch hands now that we have Tyler here because my right arm is really tired. My phone's not heavy. I was just holding it too long.
You need a little extendo arm.
Yeah. I need one. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, Rich? Good to see you.
Let me get a picture of
It's live right now.
Oh.
We're live streaming. We're just talking out on YouTube.
All right.
All right. So Tyler from Emergo's here. Tyler, tell us what you're doing. What's going on?
Right now I'm working on Fibo. It's an NFT marketplace for social impact. We would like to partner with artists that are all over the place. We really want to feature one-of-one artists who want to create NFTs that have something to do with social impact, something to do with environmental sustainability, something to do with cultural preservation. It's the kind of the key factors of Fibo
Okay.
right now.
And what's the name as in the URL? I'll get it typed in later.
It's called Fibo.art.
And you spell it, please?
Yeah, FIBO.ART.
FIBO.ART.
Oh, B. FIB as in ball,
Yeah.
O.ART, like Fibonacci, Fibo.art.
Okay, all right, thanks. And I had to get that clarified because it's really hard for me to hear.
Yeah, it's loud in
And
here.
it is loud in here.
Really busy.
Yeah, hopefully people can
Yes.
still hear what we're saying. But thank you for that, Tyler. Anything else you'd like to add? If you are an NFT creator, artist, or manager of NFT projects, check out the FIBO or Fibonacci
Fibo.art.
And you can deploy your NFTs there to support a particular event or cause
exactly.
or
Event or
fundraising.
cause, some sort of social impact initiative.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Cool, good stuff.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
someday instead of buying Girl Scout cookies, I might buy Girl Scout NFTs.
You could.
How about that?
That sounds.
But I'll also buy the cookies. As you can tell, I get my share of Girl Scout cookies.
All right.
I
Thanks,
like-
Rick.
Hey, thanks, Tyler. Thank you for popping over. We should do this more often and just kind of hang out here. As people come by, we'll ambush them and try to get them on.
That's
on
pretty
camera.
cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you able to look at the comments, or is there any chatting?
I can look at the comments. Let me see. Give me a moment. I do have to learn stuff. I'm sorted by top chat viewing options.
All messages are visible. The middle ones. Maybe. I don't know.
If I turn it this way, it's good. Give me a second, guys. If I turn it this way, no, it didn't let me show the chat. It's not letting me show the chat. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's not letting me
I
show.
was going to bring up one thing, though. You talked about the bill that's being put through or being analyzed, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
But I was going to say one thing that Charles just said earlier that's really important is we need to get to the people, not the government.
Yes.
Because the constituents can hold the leaders accountable, that sort of thing. So if we work ourselves to reach out to the government and the leaders, we can sway the way things are moving.
Yes, that's very important. So here's what I suggest people do. Read the bill from Senator Loomis and Senator Hildebrand. Read the bill. Think about what is important to you and how does it affect you personally, and write your senator. You don't have to write about stuff you don't know or care about. Don't write about that. No one, if you don't know about it, you don't care about it, just skip it.
Yeah. They're
Right?
supposed to represent you.
It represents you and your interests, and how does it help your financial and economic conditions? Do you have savings in crypto? Your senator would like to know that. If they can help you, then they want to help you, right? They're not out there to get you. Plus, like you heard me mention before, the SEC is not the bad guy, but they're not in charge. They're like the stick. The senators and the members of Congress, the legislators who write the law, they're the hand holding the stick. The SEC, they're just the stick, right? So you don't talk to the stick, you talk to the hand holding the stick, and that's the Congress members and the senators, and they want to hear from you. So write them, talk to them, but whatever you do, use tact and diplomacy, be polite, tell them what's important to you and how it affects you personally, and that's what they like to hear, because then they know what you want and need. You got to tell them what you want, you got to tell them what you need.
Yeah, otherwise they don't know it, and I think that's important. Be respectable and be clear, and they're there to listen. So if you don't reach out, then they don't know.
Yep, exactly. I hope that was helpful for everyone. Sean, I don't think I've got anything else for now.
I'm going to wander around and see what's going on. But
I'm going to wander around, see what else is going on. It's wrapping up shortly in about 30 minutes. Most of the stuff in here is going to wrap up. The crowd has died down. There's less than half the crowd left. But I hope this helped. People can see what's going on in Consensus. Interesting stuff, learning new things. Also, like Patrick and we were both critical. We were like, yeah, I thought I'd be using my wallet. I got my wallet loaded and ready to go, and I thought I was going to be collecting NFTs and buying stuff. But everything's free, so that's nice because we paid for the ticket.
Yeah.
So,
it should be
all right. So we're going to punch out, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. We'll do some more live streams tomorrow. So thanks, everybody. Take care. We're punching out. Bye.